Hi and welcome back to Beginner Biker Adventures. Today I'm kicking off a series of filtering tips, drawing on what I've learned on my daily commute into London over the last few years. To start things off, I'm going to look at the legalities of filtering. Contrary to what some car drivers believe, in the UK filtering is legal, and the Highway Code offers clear guidance on this normal and expected riding practice. Rule 88 mentions when filtering in slow-moving traffic, take care and keep your speed low. However, I often see riders filtering in a dangerous or illegal manner. This video highlights some of this behaviour that will sooner or later see you in trouble. Much is common sense, but some are less obvious Highway Code rules. Remember, if the Highway Code describes a rule as a must not, it is backed by law, and breaking it could potentially earn you points or a fine. If it is described as a do not or a should not, it is a recommendation. But non-compliance will be taken into account when assigning liability after an incident. Worse, it could even be used as evidence in a careless driving case against you. None of us are perfect. We all bend the rules on occasion, but at least make sure you know the rules. A solid white line must not be crossed, except to overtake stationary vehicles or a slow-moving bicycle, horse or maintenance vehicle, provided the road is clear. This scooter is clearly taking a chance, overtaking on these double solid white lines into oncoming traffic uphill towards a blind crest. A painted hatched area surrounded by broken white lines should not be entered unless unnecessary, and you can see it is clear. As such, it is not actually illegal to enter or filter in this area, but care must be taken. The area is often strewn with debris or used by other bikers. You must not enter a cycle lane with a solid white border. For cycle lanes with a broken white line, the Highway Code says do not drive in them. It also says do not overtake on the left unless the vehicle in front is turning right. As such, it is not actually illegal to filter on the left in this cycle lane. However, this is a dangerous move that could see you in conflict with cars turning left, cars turning into or out of left-hand side roads, passengers opening doors, pedestrians crossing, and of course, cyclists. The round keep left sign is given an order which must be obeyed. As annoying as it is to stay left of them when filtering, not doing so is most definitely illegal and can earn you points or a fine. In some locations these are enforced using cameras. They are often placed to prevent you coming into conflict with traffic pulling out of junctions or pedestrians crossing. This scooter rider stupidly ignored the keep left and hit a car turning right. The Highway Code says, do not overtake where you might come into conflict with other road users, for example at junctions. So although not technically illegal to filter near junctions, this is however where far too many motorcyclists crash. They're often coming into conflict with drivers turning right or drivers pulling out from side roads. Avoid filtering here or take extreme care at low speed. In traffic queues near junctions, be very wary of gaps for vehicles to pull out of side roads on the left, or cars suddenly deciding to turn right. Although it might seem a good idea to filter with hazard warning lights on to help get yourself more noticed, the Highway Code actually says you must not use hazard warning lights whilst driving. They may only be used while stationary or on the motorway to warn others of an upcoming hazard or obstruction. You must not overtake the vehicle nearest a pedestrian crossing. You should hold back behind the vehicle until you are both past the crossing. Otherwise it can block your visibility of pedestrians who may be walking slowly or just randomly running across at the last minute. This biker is taking a chance. No one is crossing slowly behind the lorry. At a red light, you must wait behind the stop line and not enter the cycle box if there is one. It is tempting to get ahead and make yourself more visible to other drivers and avoid potential contention when you both pull away. But crossing the stop line is essentially a running red light offence. If there's no space between the front vehicles in the queue and the stop line, you should filter to just beside or behind those front vehicles. Always consider if there could be conflict when you both pull away. It may be better to hold back and overtake a moment later after the junction. Even when there is room, never assume other drivers have seen you filter in front of them, as this poor lady found out the hard way.
Fucking hell! You right there?
Thanks for watching. Maybe you learned something here. I hope you found this interesting nonetheless. Do comment below with your thoughts or any other common filtering mistakes you've seen. I'd love to hear them. Ride safe and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and visit my blog for more tips and vids on riding.